Hey guys, welcome to
It's
Name
time.
Pending.
It's time. We're here. It's been a
This
fucking,
is
this is name pending.
this is Name Pending.
This
It's
is name
been
pending.
too long.
I'm Whiskey Mike.
I'm Keeper,
I'm Aardvark.
and this is.
I'm the tickler elf. I
This
think.
is Keebler the Tickler
or
Elf.
something. Yeah.
I mean, holy crap, we made it again. I
After
I feel like every time we come out here and do this is like, we made it.
we made it,
We
yeah,
made- I made it another week,
and we're here, and we're here.
and we're here. You know what? To that.
Salut.
Been making it. You're not gonna clank me? Mike hates me. He won't even drink with me.
Nope.
You're glad.
You're so young.
Wow, way to age fucking wall, bro.
Yeah, age well.
Yeah.
And no, it's okay. He's been age walling me all this
I
whole
have.
time.
He
And
has
the
been
best
age walling
part
you all
about
night.
all this is he actually wrote what we're going to talk about.
I did. I've got my secret itinerary here. First up is, I guess it's the existence of senior millennials
No, we
generally.
start-
Okay,
We-
okay,
no,
okay.
we got
Stop. It's book talk.
It's
And-
book talk.
You're right.
And-
We don't have a book. You're right.
Book talk!
And I do have a book to talk about.
I
I'm-
finished
Ooh.
Killing Reflection.
You finished Chilling Reflections! Why have we not been discussing this? Why have we not been talking about this?
Because
wanna
I
talk about
needed
this.
Ditto,
this
ditto.
reaction. So, he's in space. How is he not dead?
Because it's Fornax, bro.
No, the other one, Reality Warpers.
Oh yeah.
The
oh,
ending
yeah.
of the book,
Yes.
Reality Warpers. That's just the thing.
Yeah, because it
I'm being
actually
very vague here
yeah,
intentionally.
it actually explains it, and
Drew
you know
Hayes,
this.
Chilling Reflections. It does.
You know it explains it. However, that was so fucking awesome. The fact that it did that throwback. Also, thank God that she like embraced everything. Like I was like super on board. I was like,
It was-
oh.
It was just like, and oh, we're doing this. Okay, and the individual characters coming back.
Yes.
It was like,
Yes,
so
because
you're telling me there's another book that took me forever
Well,
to listen to.
how often do they repeat that unless you see a body,
Yep, they're not dead.
they're not dead? Also, you haven't read the second villain's vignette, so you don't know what's about to happen.
Correct. Has that actually been?
Yes.
Oh,
Not the audio, but
Oh.
I think you can make it through because it's relatively
it is
short.
relatively short. I'll mess with that though.
But there's something that happens at the end of villain's vignette which you're like, oh.
Because that's after
Huh?
this book, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
then I'll jump into that because I started NPC by mistake.
Oh, I didn't get into that one.
I'm about 2-3 hours into it.
I tried, but it just didn't click with me.
So far, I think because I'm missing my D&D kit, that I'm getting it. NPCs, it's very much D&D, group of friends, and then your normal level 1 characters who've never played D&D, they die at the first bar.
Oh yeah, obviously.
So the NPCs are taking over their lives pretty much and continuing on about their way. So I mean, it's pretty good so far.
That way that they don't get in trouble with the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada.
So that's my book talk. But finish Chilling Reflections. About
So-
to jump into Villain's Vignette
I'm
2.
so like the entirety of it, and this is why I'm upset with you is because I can't actually talk about it here without a whole bunch of spoilers. Right? So fuck you.
That's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
expression.
I get very excited about novels and books. Speaking of which, I did find something new.
Oh, you're reading?
Yes, I'm reading again. I'm reading. I found something new. It's called Witches Are Different Overseas.
Just like cats.
Yes, by Joseph Howard.
Okay.
So the premise is, have you ever read anything with like urban, like an urban sorcery?
I'm just gonna stick
Yes.
with I can't.
Yeah. Or like urban sorcery, like you have a modern day urban sorcerer. He's acting as a private eye. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Right.
Okay.
So same premise, except that this one he was doing his job. He was trying to fight a cult that were trying to like raise something, right? And then he beats them, but in the process of doing that, he gets like translocated to Japan.
Oh.
Yes. So while he's over there, he's like, he makes contact with the local group, and they're like, okay, we'll try and work out getting you home. In the meantime, here's a job. Your job,
Yes, guys, don't touch my mustache.
your
touch
job is to go, make sure that this chick doesn't, this high schooler or junior high girl or whatever doesn't get, nothing happens to her. Protect her in the background, right? No, I mean literally, his job is to protect her. And
Don't touch your mustache.
while he's doing that, they come to him and they say, "Mr. Sorcerer, Mr. Magician, we need your help." And he's like, "What the fuck do you need? Like, I'm just trying to live my life, pretend to be a handyman, and whatever, right?" They're like, "Hold on, the evil magical girl came and stole so and so's powers." And then they transform into Sailor Moon-esque magical girls.
Oh my.
Yes, we are getting Sailor Moon magical girls slamming into the urban,
I don't know. What
grim,
Sailor Moon
dark,
is.
fucking.
Wow.
Yes, yeah,
That
Think
really
anime?
ages you. Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go, Keeper. Think
Well, I
anime
could have said Madoka
schoolgirl
Magica,
that can
but
do magic.
I mean,
I'm 2 for 2. I
Yeah,
think he's 0 for 2. I'm sorry. Yeah.
no,
Just talking about charm type.
the fact that you don't recognize Sailor Moon depresses me.
I don't know. What
That was from our
It's
era.
like a cultural icon.
Yeah.
I've avoided anime.
Or Card
and
Capture
it's worked.
Sakura.
I don't watch
or...
anime,
Anime
except
has,
for all the things he's
avoiding
mentioned.
anime has worked.
So maybe I do.
Yes, it has. It has
Talking
led
about-
to many interesting conversations. Just me watching in the background as people talk to you about anime.
Yeah, and I have no idea what's going
Okay,
on.
if I say like, "Oh man, that guy looks like Goku," are you just gonna be like, "I have no idea what you're talking about"?
Goku's not anime.
Goku is anime.
Alright, no, it's
Look,
not. No.
like, sorry, Dragon Ball Z, that's anime.
No, you've actually said on podcasts it's not anime.
Me? No.
Mike has.
All right.
No,
Are you about to eat some
I
words?
I have not. I'm taking back. If I said that in the past, I take it back.
What about Avatar:
Which
The Last
means
Airbender?
Mike is gonna go back and edit it out.
Listen,
'Cause he's the editor.
don't provide a Google Docky, okay? Oh, that's niche. Okay, but anyway, so without getting too much into spoilers, he's trying to solve the case for the magical girls, getting back
Sailor
someone's
Moon
power.
mommy.
Yeah, the Sailor Moon. No, they're not mommies. They're children.
Well, I don't know. You say anime, I just expect like daddy and mommy.
Okay, brother.
No idea what's going on.
No, you clearly don't. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, Sailor Moon girls. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun just because we're mashing two wildly different worlds together.
Yes, I could see how it could work out.
And it's short. It's short. It's sweet. It doesn't try and.
It's a short story. It's not a.
It's like 200
They don't try to
pages.
drag it out.
Yeah, it's like 200 pages.
Okay,
Like that, right?
I could see how that could work. I was thinking you were talking about like a 500 to 900 page.
No. This is short. It's sweet. It's just whatever. I blew through it in a couple hours, right? And I was like, oh, that was fun.
What's the name of the thing?
Step.
I don't know about that one. I don't,
Witches are different overseas.
which is art. Okay, gotcha. By Howard.
Joseph Howard. Yeah. It's honestly, it's a lot of fun. I just thought it was a lot of fun. It's just a super light read. It's a fun.
Is it
right?
I might
serialized?
listen to it,
I don't.
but I'm not gonna
it's
get
the
no
first
Sailor
book.
Mommy vibes.
I don't know if it's gonna do another one or
That's
not.
fair.
Anyway, so that's book talk, guys.
All right, so in that case, we need to introduce our furry co-host.
We do need to introduce our furry co-host.
Well, one of them
Would you like to start?
So directly behind me, I have a Pearl passed out in her chair, just comfy as shit. Now Cabo is somewhere, but I do have a bow by my feet. Toby, there she is. There she
Aw.
is. She's over next
Yeah,
to
she
the
was trying to give me
tickler
some
elf.
kisses during a book talk.
And then where's your
we got a
Lucy?
Lucy. She's actually right here. She is completely knocked out.
It's just gone.
She is gone.
Lucille's strong
I know. You know what? I know where Cabo is. He's in the dark.
Darkness.
My old friend.
I'm
these front
looking
lights, it's
for
truly like an
Loki
abyss.
again.
Yeah. Like you look out there, you're like, my night vision shot. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just look forward and you're like, I know there's
This-
fences over there.
This is when the monster sneaks up on you.
Do it.
I thought you did my head.
In the words of Emperor Palpatine.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Okay, so we had some. Actually, we had.
Did have
We
stuff?
did.
We did.
And
We had
Keebler
topics.
the
I
elf
do.
said he was gonna take
I
point.
procured
He had topics, but we had topics.
Ooh.
he, we, me, she,
I don't know how old or
the.
They're kind of old, but I've got one that two of us can talk to.
Nope, I'm probably out. Can I go?
I'm out too. It's VTubers. Is it VTubers? You gotta say yes or no, Mike.
It's
Aw.
no.
I hate
no.
the fact
is
that I
Mario.
knew if it was VTubers, I would be a part of that too.
Yeah, I'm just doing the math
I
here.
was
Two,
like,
two for four.
Me and
That's,
Keebler are
yeah.
about to just go take this bottle of vino and just walk away.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no. I'm not gonna bring up a topic that y'all really can't speak to.
We'd still talk to it.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
wouldn't be.
I'm throwing rocks. I'm throwing rocks on my glass house all day.
You want me to tell you the topic?
Sure.
You want me to tell you the topic?
Sure.
Drugs.
The Linux open source fork argument over Xorg fork.
I've heard this. I
Yes,
have heard this.
yes,
All right,
because
yeah, we're 2 for 4.
Yeah,
We're 2 for 4.
Well, I'm out on this one, but I'll leave
Yo.
that shit.
because
talk
Red
shit.
Hat
I don't
It's a
is
licensing
saying,
thing, right?
yeah, well, yeah, because they don't want to do they want to do the MIT licensing and they don't want to do the they don't want to
No
do
copy
the,
left. Yeah, they're
yeah, they don't-
anti-copy left.
Yeah, they don't want to do that.
Which
They
is
don't
funny
wanna
because
do open
copyleft
source.
is already anti-copyright, so you're anti-copyright.
Yes,
Are
yes.
you pro-copyright? I don't know.
Yeah, so they're doing Wayland. They're wanting to go
Yep.
Wayland, and there's this big argument over it.
You know what I
because-
think? Sorry, keep going.
Well, because I understand what they're saying is because they're saying that the Xorg fork hasn't been updated since what 2000. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just as beautiful as 2008.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that for a fact.
Yeah.
Every
Know
time
what
I
you're
boot up,
talking
yeah.
about. I'm not that.
So, anyways,
They're
I
just speaking
understand
gibberish
what
to me,
Red Hat's
and I'm
saying.
still trying to
However,
figure
I
out
disagree
where to join
with
in.
their stance on, hey, it needs to be removed. Like, we need to remove ourselves from open source because open source bad.
You know
Open source bad.
I
You
know
what's
that
happening
word.
Since 2001,
What's that?
GNU is not sexy.
Okay.
Oh,
That's it.
Oh, whoa.
I think that's what it is.
Whoa,
No, I think
whoa.
that's. I'm serious.
I'm sorry.
You look at Wayland, you look at Hyper. Okay, people are on Hyperland right now. I got like 3 buddies or whatever. I'm like converting to the FOSS side. You know what I mean? All they're doing, oh, what kind of desktops can I use? I'm just like, you should go headless, and they all punch me in the head, and I die.
Well, because they're kind of right? Because what is the purpose behind
It's not accessibility. I know that's not the purpose.
Linux?
Yeah,
We're ultimately trying to get to accessibility.
we have accessibility. If you don't have at least a little bit of masochism in there, it's just Windows again, but it doesn't work. And they're like, why doesn't it work? I'm like, did you read the guide? They go, no, because it worked out of the box. That's the problem with it working out of the box. Could be a little bit broken. Xorg?
I
It's a little bit broken.
He's not entirely.
He's not
wrong.
entirely wrong. He's not entirely wrong.
I don't like that he started with.
It should be
well,
ugly. That it should be ugly.
like Windows.
What,
I
what's
don't
your
like
what's your what's
that
your
start
what's
bit.
what's your favorite desktop?
Favorite desktop environment?
Yeah.
XFCE.
No, I'm a Plasma whore.
That's fair. You are a plasma whore.
Yeah, I'm a
Ubuntu.
Plasma whore.
Real. Ubuntu.
I like
Not
the
even
Pally.
talking-
He's
not even talking
he's not
DE.
even talking
Get out of here,
desktops.
plebeian.
He's
Get
just
out
over
here.
here fucking doing flavors.
I
We're
like
talking
Kali.
desktops.
Ubuntu.
I like Cali.
Everyone who's ever made money off the internet likes Kali. That's real.
I like
It's Debian, by the way.
what was it used to be called?
Backtrack.
Yeah,
or,
backtrack. Yeah, because I
That's-
started
that's-
out
that-
on backtrack.
That's
back in
OG
the day.
shit. That is some OG
Yeah,
shit.
I had backtrack back in the
Everyone
day.
I ever know that's ever served time as a juvenile loved Backtrack.
Yeah. Like I had backtrack, and I was so disappointed when they went to Cali. I was like, I hate the name.
The Dragon's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
The dragon
okay.
is what got
Why don't
me
you
to
get it
actually
tattooed
use
on
it.
you, little bitch? You just get it tattooed across your forehead.
Mine was the thing got me.
Honestly,
I like that the penguin has a gut.
Do you know that the penguin is for all of
And
I'm
what's the
just saying.
penguin's name? Does anyone know the penguin's name?
Tux?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What- Why wouldn't I know?
See,
You have no idea.
There's
I have
literally
multiple-
a game for Tuck.
I have
Tux Racer.
multiple-
Tux Racer. Thank you.
I have
see,
multiple.
I thought you were
Tux
talking about Poke the Penguin.
figurines on my desk
The one where the penguin
at
just
work.
beats the crap out of your hand and just shoots you with a shotgun.
Okay.
Fair.
I don't think we were actually doing anything with this topic. We
Oh,
might-
If we really
Absolutely
want to go back
not.
to licensing and exclude the non-plebs or the plebs from it, I think the whole Zorg versus Wayland or Hyperland, I know it's Waveland is like a base package.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what,
Wayland
Here you go.
the
Here's
people are not
glass
like,
you can
oh,
raise your
should we
pinky
be
with.
more permissive with our software, and will this have long range, like second and third order effects on whether or not we continue copyleft, and if the lesser GNU public license is going to like be better in the long run for our software community? I think that's what it should be, and that should be the crux of it.
But realistically, people don't give a shit.
What's sexy right now?
Yeah,
Hyperland.
yeah,
You know why?
yeah.
Because PewDiePie just put out a video with 3 million views, and he showcased Hyperland on by the way, on Archbox. Sorry.
I don't have a problem with Arch. Why do you think I have this problem with Arch? I don't have this problem with Arch. I have the problem with your way that you keep trying to teach people.
Oh, you mean the
Arch
Archway? The Archway to learn Arch? Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, which isn't the Arch way anymore.
It's-
Because guess what? Because you can just build the shit.
Yeah.
You can just build it.
It's literally
it's
got a
not the
build
Arch
script.
way anymore if you can just build it. Because guess what? You used to have to do that with Ubuntu. You used to have to do that with Red Hat.
And
you
you
used
know-
to have to
yeah,
do that with
that's true.
fucking
You know where the
fucking Unix.
And you know where the Arch people went? Gen 2.
Do you know
because
what?
Gen 2 sucks.
I fucking started. I started on all of these things, building my own shit from scratch, and guess what? I don't want to do it anymore.
And
I
when
don't
my-
want to
yep.
fucking do it anymore.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair. Well,
So stop selling your fucking garbage fucking ideas to these folks.
when the newest ChatGPT iteration of Linux power users comes up in 2029,
Once AI
And
tells me how to do my
don't-
job.
don't you know?
real.
Don't you know that
You mean when AI
what's
takes
the
my
what's
job?
the what's the Twitter AI now? Grok. Don't you know that
You mean
Grok is a
Mecha Hitler?
VTuber now?
He's both Mecha Hitler,
I
a
hate that I
VTuber,
know this.
Elon's
I
personal
absolutely
slave.
hate that I know this.
So Grok is actually now in place in all Teslas too.
That's
yeah,
true.
there we go.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I don't know how we got here.
Was I advocating for that? No.
I mean, tech.
Okay.
I love a good four-letter word.
What was the next topic? No, what was the next topic? Keebler the elf hat.
Keebler, what'd you have?
The elf tickler over here. Is
There
that
have
the
been
topic?
there have been some interesting developments recently.
Okay, I'm listening.
They involve intergenerational dialogue. In the fact that my children will not own a home unless I bequeath them several $1 million in trust funds.
Oh no, you're so full of shit. All it's going to take is the next depression, which is probably 5 months.
Around the corner.
Yeah, it's probably 5 months around the corner.
Then maybe the
we're
next
going to
housing dip.
yeah, we're going to we're probably going to cycle into a full-on depression.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
no, actually,
no, here
no,
you go.
no, I
Hold up.
completely disagree
Hold
with
up.
you. Go ahead.
So, if you look at history as a whole, because Dad's a history buff and I had this practically beaten into me. History as a whole repeats itself in cycles of about 100 years. We are
100, 120.
100, 120.
Mhm.
Technical.
But we haven't had a serious depression that was felt all throughout everyone across every pay range.
The war or Great Depression.
And have you told the investment makers this?
No, the investment makers are aware because they are following the trends. And
Mhm.
if you look at the statistical trend analysis, it says that we are potentially due for a depression still for the next 5 months, minimum.
Mhm.
So, like Keeper said, with how things have played out historically previously, either we are going to hit a depression or we're going to hit a war. War will stave off the depression and will reboot the economy. Depression will lead to war, most likely, because what stops the depression? Money. Where does money come from? The war machine.
Have you considered that nothing ever happened?
Have you considered history and looking at how
Okay,
things
we
are
got nihilism over here, guys. Boys, we got nihilism.
It's not nihilism, it's chudism.
Nothing. Ever
Chudism
happened.
isn't it? No, that's not a thing. You're just making some shit up, some fucking
Oh, yeah, and-
Zoomer
I got it,
shit.
I got
And
it.
Some
what's
fucking
nihilism?
Zoomer shit.
I don't
What's
even know what
nihilism?
chudism
I got
is.
it. It's an ostrich. You just bury your head in the ground until
Oh,
the
no,
trouble
I'm
passes
tracking.
you by.
I'm well aware. I'm looking at my S&P 500 on the daily and this, that, the other, and I'm finding out where, battle lines are being drawn. But also, have you considered that nothing ever happened?
Yes, things happen.
And where does nihilism come from? Because that's a separate thing from chudism.
Okay,
I don't-
what is chudism?
It's chud talk.
I will. I will strangle you on camera.
Here's the
and
thing.
then edit it to make it your fault.
Here's the thing.
Is that millennial enough for you? World Star.
World Star is millennial enough.
Hold
but
up,
that's great,
before
yeah,
you
yeah.
strangle him, can we move the angel's envy out of the way?
Yes,
I would
we
hate
can.
for that to be
Yeah,
failed.
Beautiful
that would
face.
be
Let me get this
disappointing.
prop
Yeah.
out of here.
Like,
Yeah.
that'd be the worst thing of
Well,
the night.
if we polish this thing off, we won't have to keep it on the table, obviously.
He makes
so.
a valid point. He makes a valid
All right,
point.
you're good now.
We're swag. We're swag.
Now you can strangle
Here's
him on
something.
camera.
Real.
Hey,
I
Bart
heard-
Simpson strangle him on camera.
I do have a very skinny neck. However, Have you
I do
considered-
got big hands.
have you considered Iran has been 6 months away from acquiring a nuclear weapon since 1979?
Do you realize that there's been approximately 11 countries that have been months away from acquiring nuclear weapons for decades?
Yes, that's
And
what I
the
mean.
only thing that's
Nothing
stopping
ever happened.
the only thing that's stopping them is literally all the other countries that already have nuclear weapons. They're just trying not to rock the boat.
So when no one's trying to rock the boat and everyone's
You-
working very hard and everyone mutual. Let me finish
You,
it. I
you
gotta finish
realize
it.
that there's always these motherfuckers like you in every generation, like in the 1930s, who are like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
How can
No
you
one's
state
going to go to
nothing
war.
happened
No one's
since
going to
happening
happen.
ever-
You know what? You're right. Nothing happened to me. I was never in the Middle East. Did anything happen to you in the Middle East? Nothing ever
No.
happened.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened.
That was
I'm
You're
glad
right.
we agree.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened. You're looking at me with a murderous violence.
because we were never in the middle.
Yeah. We were never in the Middle East. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I mean, didn't you hear the news
I'm glad
stories?
we wasted 20
We were-
years in
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
We were
Okay,
never
wait, hold on,
deployed.
that's real,
we weren't
though.
there.
Hold
we
on.
weren't there. No, nothing
We
ever
were-
No,
happened.
no, you just said
if
we
it
were
was-
just there.
if it
Nothing
was a-
ever happened.
If that
Yeah.
20 years was a waste,
We just wasted because it wasn't there. You just said. we
Yeah,
weren't
yeah,
there.
we weren't there. You just said
Nothing
that.
happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
wait, which
just
one
said
was the
that.
part?
Wait,
Which
that
one was
means
the
I was
ironic
never
bit?
born. I'm not even here. I'm a figment of all of y'all's imagination.
But our
Nothing
imaginations
happened.
never
if
even happened.
nothing happened, I'm not here.
Okay, we've gone down this bit.
We have.
long
We
enough.
have. I'm skeptical of any fear mongering and alarm bells ringing.
So
That's all
this
I-
isn't a
This is
fear mongering.
We're not fear mongering.
This
We're
is
looking
a-
at statistical analysis in historic.
We are treating history and the current socioeconomic climate as stockbrokers do for the stock market.
Yeah.
You are looking at
We're-
numbers,
we're not
you are
talk-
looking at trends, and you are looking at what has happened in the past.
We're
You're
not talking
reading
about anything
what
that
is
no
going
one else
on.
is talking about, right?
I don't
Like,
doubt
like
it.
we're not just making shit up. I'm not just sitting here. I'm going.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
By
saying.
the way, we have
"Brr."
Mars. Hear about Mars? We have a whole planet up there that they're building like space station. That'd be like just making.
Yeah, that'd
Did
be
you-
making some
did
shit
you
up. Yeah,
hear about,
that's some clickbait shit.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not saying Tucker Carlson's sitting back on his podcast going,
What
well, it's
is
been a
it?
boring week.
So, Elon Musk is actually hiring out for, not Starbase, his spaceship company,
Yeah.
SpaceX.
SpaceX. So he's actually hiring out for AI developers to help speed up the process of his Starship launches, as well as for his robots that he's planning to have as the first quote-unquote settlers for Mars.
Well, we've already seen it. AI can talk to AI a lot faster and get things done that way.
I don't know if that's actually a.
I don't-
That
I
was
don't
a true
know
video. I
if
don't know if that
that's
was
what
a
he-
true video.
It also doesn't even take AI. That's
No,
like,
I'm
you remember when
pretty
the
sure that's
modems were the dial-up internet generally? Y'all remember? Y'all remember dial-up internet, don't y'all, old folks over here? Dial-up internet. You know what I'm talking about? Where it goes, and it
Li-
screeches? You know what I'm
Listen,
talking about?
youngin, have you ever been bitten over the knee and had your ass blistered?
If
Look,
you're offering.
there's only one of us not older than Google, and he's right there.
Damn.
That's me.
That's kind of real. That is kind of real. My knees hurt all of a sudden. That's real.
But I'm pretty sure we're getting close to tie.
we are close to time. So we'll call it here, and we'll pick back up in a second.
What?
You just
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
You missed it. I tried the Pinot Gris, and it tasted like
I was trying to pour out the first glass of vino
Pi-
live
Pinot-
for a studio
Pinot-
audience.
Pinot Gross.
I
Oh,
mean, the other one was definitely better in my opinion.
I'm not shocked. It's the tickler elf.
It's
I've got like syrup in this glass, so it's about to be like very inactive.
What syrup did you have in the glass? What did you
Oh,
make?
oh,
a
oh,
maple
oh,
I don't even
maple.
I did have something I want to
syrup
talk about. I
whiskey
did
drink?
want to have something
this
to talk
recording?
about. Yeah, we're all recording.
Oh, okay.
Look at it. Is the timer going up?
Here you go. Let's check.
Tell us about your special interest,
Third
Mike.
cup of water I've dumped on. Oh, I got Lucy. No, I got Toby. That's fine. It's my dog.
Dude, yeah, fuck Toby. No one loves Toby.
Dude, get dumped
No
on.
one loves Toby.
I love
Oh,
Toby.
I like Toby.
I love Toby.
As long as she's not over loving.
As long as she's on
Yeah.
you and not me.
It's just like,
Oh,
love me.
God.
Oh, love me.
Get on me.
She's trying to join. Look at her.
Literally.
She's crawling up. She's crawling up. Poor little babe. Trying to get in.
Get off me.
Meanwhile, we had Toby trying to get in on.
Yeah, yeah. Toby's like, I want in on this. It looks like there's so much love here. I'm actually a little bit disappointed because the Tickler Health had a prime opportunity to get in on that.
And he didn't.
He did not.
I'm trying to get my Pinot Grigio in before I
He's
get
a-
my male love
He's
in.
a junior, almost not millennial.
That's true. I'm a cusping Gen Z. And as such, I would like to subdivide your generation into senior and junior millennial.
Wait,
Did
wait
you
a
say
second.
cupping Gen Z?
Cusping.
Did you say cucking Gen Z?
I did not.
I
did not
think
say any
you
of it.
did.
And I didn't say the next thing you're going to say either.
So explain the division, because I'm younger than you.
Did you
And this
collect
don't
Pokemon
make
cards,
sense.
yes or no?
Yes.
You are junior millennial.
What? No. No. It literally, the time frame doesn't work out.
When were you born?
2002.
Holy shit. I
Check
was so
your
young, it's not
math.
even
He's
funny.
younger than you. We said this
Oh,
earlier.
well then my bad. Okay, well then you're
Check
just Gen Z.
your
Then you're just
math.
Gen Z. What are you asking me for? Check your zodiac.
Check your.
I'm a Scorpio. What do you want? What does that have to do with
I'm a
anything?
Scorpio. Like, it changes nothing.
The
Yeah.
sky
Hey.
has no stars. It's black.
Scorpios, did you collect Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Congratulations. You've made the cut.
And Digimon.
And Digimon?
I did collect
And baseball.
Digimon
And baseball.
and baseball.
And football. And
Hey.
basketball.
Maybe we should
The
focus
bigs-
more on
the
how
bigs
we're
cards?
together.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
tops?
Yeah,
Tops
yeah,
cards?
yeah. I have the Tops cards. I still have.
I
the
still have
Topps
my
People-
Tops
yeah.
cards.
My buddy still collects Tops cards. That's real.
Well, nah, they're not
I
worth
still
anything.
have
No, they're
the
not.
old.
It's like the
here-
one thing that's not
No,
worth
here you
anything.
go. Here you go. Here's one. The old in the Lay's chips.
Yeah.
You could always get a little chippy in here. I still have all my chippies.
Me and my dad. Did I bring this up on podcast before though about my Pokemon card?
I don't think.
So me and my dad had a somewhat weird bonding moment because I found out how much all the Pokemon cards are worth now. And
Wow, thanks, Dad.
I had first generation
I could buy
like
a whole
fucking
2 tires.
like primo fucking Pokemon cards like
You got that
Blastoise.
first gen.
I
Oh,
could buy
like
half
like
of one
like
of my tires.
primo Blastoise.
You got
right?
Charizard?
Yeah, I did have Charizard.
wow.
Holographic, fucking first gen Charizard, fucking just raging
amazing.
awesome.
I can
Um,
buy tires for my
but
car.
my dad got
That's about it.
pissed off at me one time because just reasons. And so he
And he dumped them in gasoline.
confiscated my Pokemon card, right? And I never saw him again. And then years later, he just gave them away to some kid, right? And so I find out that like Charizard's going for like $100, like ridiculous amount.
Well, you're talking about 100,000.
Yeah, yeah. So I had just thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon, right?
Yep.
But my dad, so I call up my dad, and I'm like, "Hey, let me tell you about this." And he's like, "Ain't that a bit that Pokemon cards are worth so much money, but baseball cards and basketball cards and football cards aren't worth shit?"
You know what really, really got me in the feels? So when I first got on base, forever ago, it seems now, there was a 1990s BMW M3.
Mm-hmm.
They go for anywhere from like $90,000 to $140,000. Dude was selling it for like 5-6 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that'd be a really, really nice drift car.
That beats the S&P 500 by a few points, I think.
Like, you can look it up. A 1990 BMW M3, whatever the going rate is right now. I think the last one I saw sold for like $120,000.
Yeah.
That's depressing. Or half the cards I've had, I was like, oh, I traded that card for this card because
Yeah.
I didn't like this. It was like, that's a $6,000 card.
Yeah.
Most of the Beamer guys I know now, though, are so mad at their Beamers, like it only lasts like 3 years in possession. They just have to like sell it because they get pissed off.
Well,
at
because
whatever
the
they're
turn
trying to do.
signals don't work. You got to pay for a subscription.
We were talking
Oh,
about
I'm
this.
talking about old.
We were talking about this earlier. when I was younger, I really wanted a Supra, but obviously I couldn't afford a Supra. I couldn't afford multiple vehicles when I was younger, right? That just wasn't a thing. And then, you know, now that I'm older, I was like, I can afford multiple vehicles, right? However, Supras are going for so much money for no reason.
A lot more than I thought they would.
And I was like,
They run better than a lot of this stuff.
yeah, but I just,
you're talking about like new car.
yeah, new car type one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I could not bring myself to spend that kind of money on a Supra right now, even if I had like money, right? Like I still couldn't bring myself to. So I don't know. It's just weird how the world works with how the value of things changes.
I mean, I also missed out on a freaking nice Lotus for 15 grand.
You're shitting.
I'm dead serious.
I mean, I'm not that upset because I found out the
I
hard way.
couldn't fit in it.
I don't fit in a Lotus.
And I'm only 6 foot, but it was like, geez, even then it was like I would have struggled for like the next 4 years.
Wholesales will say some shit like only 6 foot. Okay.
I did have a
What'd
fun
you say, wholesales?
Wholesales.
Paul sells because I don't
He
know,
clocked it immediately.
It's some Zoomer shit. I don't know.
Mark knows.
Fine, how short
no,
are you?
I
No, he has no
genuinely
idea.
don't.
Us 5'11" chuds have to suffer
Oh my
out
goodness,
here.
you're arguing over an inch?
I'm not arguing over an inch. Society's arguing
Are you
over
not
an inch.
arguing over an inch?
No.
Okay.
He got mad real quick.
Wait,
That's real.
we're supposed to
That's
argue
real.
over an inch?
Bro,
All I got is an inch.
bro, when you rocket less
You
than
got
an
an
inch,
inch?
when you rocket less than an inch, you gotta argue over whatever you got. All right,
No.
all right, hold on. We've made the
We made the
penis
joke.
Yeah, we made
Millimeter
the penis joke.
Peters.
I actually have something regarding to the previous conversation.
Thank
Okay.
God.
The Yu-Gi-Oh card?
The Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
We're still
The-
on that in your brain.
Exodia.
So,
I'll be the forbidden one.
You
For
couldn't
me-
actually use those. Just
yeah,
saying.
they're actually
Not in
banned.
competition. Yeah.
Can't use a
But
Black
for
Lotus.
me, the biggest thing that I hate that I ever sold,
Your penis.
my square body, 1986 F-150 Ford.
Yeah. What'd you do? What's wrong with you?
So I sold it because I couldn't afford the gas.
You know what I would be most upset that I sold if I was you?
My soul, but I don't have one.
No, you sold your soul to Jesus.
I did.
No,
He gave me
but your
He
ass-
eternity.
takes credit, yeah.
your ass belongs to me. No,
Brother.
I would be most upset that I sold my Tacoma
Actually,
to some random guy.
so I'm not upset about the Tacoma for the simple fact that I couldn't make the drives that I currently make
Yeah.
with the Tacoma
Yeah.
and still afford it.
Yeah.
I would be, the amount of money I'd be spending on gas alone would not be worth
I mean,
it.
that's valid. That's valid. But we have kind of drifted topics around. Why don't we cycle back into something a little bit more stringent, and pertinent? And I want to talk about.
The TSA watch list we're all on.
No, that's just a thing. Yes, you too.
I'm already no fly.
Yeah. Hold on. No, stop. I want to talk
the finger.
about the resurgence of CDs
Oh.
and
Oh.
cassettes.
Physical media.
Yes, physical media.
My buddy's a big physical media guy.
yeah,
He's
yes,
just like,
yes.
I mean,
To the point
if
to
it-
where companies are making cassette players again.
yep.
yes, that
modern
resurgence
cassette
happened
I
like
do have
10
to
years
say,
ago is when it started.
I had a photo somewhere on my Facebook of all the old DVDs I had.
Yeah.
And I got hit up on Facebook. It was like, dude, I'll pay you like $1,000 for all your DVDs. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like instantly no.
My
Yeah.
buddy's got no girlfriend, no nothing or whatever.
I got
Not- not-
Blu-rays, I got DVDs, I got VHSs, I got
He-
CDs.
Hey, brother.
Hey. He's buying everything. Get the platinum version to everything or whatever. New. He's building up this whole physical media collection or whatever. He's got these Dolby Atmos sound systems or whatever.
Oh
Got a
my
hump.
goodness.
He's got everything. And he's become one of these physical media guys because it's like,
So talking about physical media, I actually have the US version and the UK version of Harry Potter on disc.
I
And
have.
someone was like, what do you mean they made two versions? I was like, there's a lot of movies that made two versions, American version and the rest of the world version.
I have
Woo. You over here playing
Yeah,
African
yeah.
Child alone.
yeah. I have the original version of Neon Genesis Evangelion on VHS.
Are you
Ooh.
serious?
I
Yes.
want to
Dude,
see
that's
the
sick.
original Lilo
Yeah.
and Stitch.
Oh, with the 9/11 clip.
Oh
Yeah.
That's real.
yeah.
Well, it's not
Oh, are
real.
you talking about
It never got
pre-release?
released though. It never
Are you
got
talking about
released. That was
pre-release?
pre-release.
I'm talking about pre-release.
That
Okay.
was pre-released.
Yeah, I want to get a demo version of Mario
I-
64.
I want to see the Laserdisc version of the original Star Wars, the one before what's his face?
George
guy?
Lucas.
Yeah, George
released it
Lucas.
before he showed it to the one kid.
Well, yeah, before he did the first remastering.
No, so there was one kid that
Yeah.
he saw, obviously with the staff and everyone else. Real quick though, it wasn't just Lilo and Stitch; it was also Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
That was another
What
one
was
that
the
was
change
changed.
in Monsters Inc?
Monsters Inc. When they were in the restaurant and the kid was there,
Yeah.
there was stuff that changed there.
Really?
But
it depends.
but Star Wars changed. George Lucas is even within the past 10 years he's stated that it changed because when the kid saw the original Star Wars, same time Jaws was released,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, after the kid saw it, we changed some things and we used some other stuff and we moved things around.
Who was the kid?
He was dying from cancer. It was like, you can Google this.
Oh.
They even made a movie about it.
I thought he was just like some very influential child.
No,
He was like, I want this gone.
no, it was just
At like 9.
no, it was someone who was, I think he was dying or he was.
Yeah, like a Make-A-Wish kind of thing. I got
Yeah, it was Make a Wish.
I vaguely
Make
remember
a Wish.
this. Yeah.
There was a movie about it and everything, but
The only one who knows it, Pawn Shop. Or was this Phantom Menace you're talking about?
no, this was 4, episode 4, which
Oh.
was just Star
I'm not
Wars.
a Star Wars guy. My bad.
What are you into, Marvel?
I'm into whatever millennials aren't out of a reactionary and angry
Okay,
place.
well, Star Wars wasn't millennial, so
Yeah, it is.
No, Star Wars
he's
wasn't
into
millennial.
TikTok.
It
brother.
wasn't, and now it is. Congratulations.
okay.
That's not how that works.
What?
It is. Ask my dad. Gen
So
X.
you're into what? Harry Potter?
No, I'm into existing online without community.
He's
He's
into nothing.
He's into VTubers.
I'm not into V.
He's
I could be,
he's
though.
super into VTubers.
I was a
no,
vulnerable
If he's
population.
millennial,
I'm not.
that means he's. What are you?
He's a
I'm a
Zoomer.
proud cusping Zoomer.
He's a Zoomer. He's
Okay, then you are
What-
into
can I see
VTubers.
someone's phone?
I guess I am.
I need to look at this. because-
Congratulations, you are into VTubers.
I guess I am.
okay. So first off, I like VTubers.
VTubers are actually pretty cool. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I've
Yeah.
seen a couple of clips that almost redeemed them
Look,
to me, and then I remember,
have nothing against any of them,
I
and
do.
I'm still confused.
but not as much as I have against furries.
So I actually yeah, no one likes furries. I
Even
saw
furries.
the best explanation for VTubers I saw was that it's essentially like sock puppet, like sock puppet plays from back in the day.
I want you to know right now, if there was a full-time sock puppet streamer,
I would
be,
watch that.
I would be
watch
their
that.
number one
Yeah, I
subscriber.
would watch that.
Number
But-
one subscriber.
But that's essentially
Why
what
do we have
it
a
is.
podcast for it? We should do a sock puppet. We should
Oh,
do this in
we
sock
should-
puppets.
Oh, God, that's genius. I
That's
would
amazing.
Fucking, yeah, can we do this sometime?
Oh
Can
my
we do
God.
a sock puppet
Actually,
podcast
my
one time?
original idea, do not steal.
Maybe we could.
We could, but I would want more than just
So
a single
millennials are
bottle of
actually only
Angel
into
Ale.
96.
Everyone gets their own bottle of Angels Envy, finishes them, and we go sock
The
puppet
sock
mode.
puppet's just drinking the bottle.
If you're out there and you're an aspiring content creator in the Zoomer
no,
cast,
no, don't fucking give away our
don't
ideas.
do this. Mine. Sorry for clipping.
You're Gen Z.
I am Gen Z. I just said that. I
That's
said it was
anyone
a fucking Zoomer.
97 to
He said he's a
2012.
cusping
So you're
Zoomer.
also Gen
What did I
Z.
say? What did I say?
I got no idea what I am.
So he's more woke than
And
you
you
are.
not knowing what you are is the most Gen Z thing you could do.
So, anyways, getting back to,
That's weird. 96, huh?
I
That's where
I
you
actually
cut it off.
I enjoy some VTubers, not every VTuber, right? Like, and just like I enjoy some streamers.
I didn't think karate was Japanese.
I didn't think it was.
I think it is.
No, karate
Contr-
is Japanese.
Controversial opinion. I think karate is Japanese.
I think karate is Japanese.
Well, that
We're
that
being
proves
controversial.
proves to you how much I know about any of that culture over there.
That's fair.
That-
I went
that's
to
fair.
Korea and
I'll get you into anime at someday.
I watched Avatar, not the blue one, the Arrowhead.
That's not anime.
Arrowhead like Native American.
Oh wow, that's not anime. But Triple D is.
Do you know what? Okay, pull up. Do you know what anime stands for?
Animation.
Japanese animation. It got shortened to anime over
Where was
time.
Dragon Ball Z made?
I think
Dragon Ball Z
Japan.
got made over in Japan.
Did it really?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. It was a
I
Japanese
thought
original.
part
It
of
didn't
it.
get dubbed
was
until
I
originally
a
thought a
year
lot.
later.
I thought a good chunk of it was actually made in America as well.
No, I just the dub.
Oh, Dragon Ball GT was made, I think, at least partially in
Yeah,
So
America.
that
I
one's
thought it-
not anime.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Well-
Z-Kai as well.
I don't know about Zekai.
I think eventually over time when we hit the like late 2000s, anime just became.
Any Colombians watching, please comment where it came from. They love it.
No,
They love
like,
it.
I'm still trying. I'm trying my hardest to understand where anime started and what anime actually is.
So
Because Avatar, not anime. Korra, not anime. It was like,
no,
but
no,
they're the same freaking art
that's-
style.
No, it's not the same art style. It's not the same art style. That's not the same art
You're
style
tweaking.
at all.
You're tweaking. You're tweaking.
I just
It's
said
not the
I'm
fucking
trying.
same art style, okay?
It's all the same to me.
No. That's like saying Family Guy is anime. It's not.
Oh, well, hold
All
on.
right.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
Family Guy is American
What
anime.
about that one episode?
Family Guy is a American animation.
What about that one episode where
Okay.
he goes,
Anime is an abbreviation for animation.
No.
No,
Anime
no.
is an abbreviation for Japanese animation. It was originally an abbreviation to Japanimation, which got to anime.
So,
you guys are
I
forgetting
will
about
hold
Peter
you
Griffin.
to that, with the exception of the fact that for animes that are Japanimation, they'll start a lot of the prelude. If you watch full thing, it will start with Japanimation, or it will start with the actual name of the producer. So, in that sense, using the fact that it's Japanimation, Family Guy is, in that sense, American anime. Same for, no, listen, American Dad.
You guys know that Funimation start where every time a show starts and it's Funimation, it's
So,
just like Funimation. I
we
love
about
that
to
shit.
fight.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'm still trying to understand all of this.
Okay, so Dragon Ball Z is something you paint on the side of a taquera.
Yes.
And that's how you know that that's some good carne asada that you're about to hit up. If you see Goku on the side of the pink bricks, dude, you're about to get probably the best
All-
asada you've ever had in
All
your
I
life.
know is as long as he's doing that giant spirit bomb for another 7 episodes, we're
Like
good.
18 episodes later, you're like, fucking, can you just end this? Like, because it's not like now. I was fucking waiting for those episodes to come out on fucking Toonami. All right, like I'm sitting there like, brother, can we get there?
And now we got a bridge. Is that not anime?
You know what? I think
The abridged is hilarious.
The bridges.
I think the line between Gen Z,
I do think the abridged counts.
I think Gen Z and millennials could be united by Toonami.
No, we can be united by back.
Yeah,
Backpack.
yeah,
Oh.
that's valid. That's valid.
'Cause we
Just
got
that.
it-
Just back
so-
page.
We got it from the microplastics,
So
and then you guys from being old.
I do think that there's certain animes that people who aren't into anime could very much get into, like Cowboy Bebop, like pretty much anything.
That's a,
Howl's
that's a
like
great
Avatar.
pick.
Castle.
Great pick.
That's
Avatar.
why I said everything
trains.
Studio Ghibli. Everything Studio Ghibli.
Everything's
Train.
Studio Ghibli. I could get behind that. I could
Studio
get behind
Ghibli's
Studio
train.
Ghibli.
He actually specifically made movies to be competition, to be what he actually thought kids.
I love his
Spirited Away.
basing.
Howl's,
My first pirated movie, Spirited Away. That's true.
Howl's Moving Castle was the
Shout out
first.
Uncle Jeff.
Howl's Moving Castle was the first-ish anime that I realized I was watching that was actually anime.
but it's the pacing of his artwork.
Yes,
It's
Yes.
the pacing of
it's the
he
music.
gives you time
It's the
to
music.
process.
The first anime I really
gives you
liked
time
was
to
8
process
Crazy
it.
Nights.
Isn't that a Vocaloid production?
I thought
That's Bad
It
End
is.
Night.
that was like a
It was an Adam Sandler production.
yeah, it was an Adam
Okay.
Sandler production.
Never mind.
That was the closest I got to anime that I saw cartoon-wise,
I thought
other
you've
than
seen-
the Riddick.
You've seen Family Guy and South Park.
No, the cartoon
and,
Riddick was what I saw first.
Starting with
before
Family Guy is such a soft one.
You've seen Family Guy and South Park, which
I
are
saw
all
Family Guy later.
animated.
I didn't see Family Guy till I was like 17.
The
Oh,
Cleveland
okay.
Browns.
That's true. I never watched an episode of Family Guy till I was 21. I didn't wait.
So what? Last year?
No, that's
Yeah,
last
I'm
year.
12.
That's last year for me.
Is that
That-
true?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is true. Oh my god. Oh my god, I get it, guys. I get it. I get it. Oh my god, I'm old. Oh, dude, my neck.
Old.
Old is crazy. Old is crazy. Old is crazy.
I'm up here trying to throw a joke
07,
towards
brother.
you. And he's like, oh no,
07.
that's it.
Oh my god, I gotta buy a vacuum cleaner.
We have people joining the military that were born in
No,
2007.
you don't need to buy a vacuum cleaner. You need to buy a fucking a steam cleaner.
The fact
The
that I'm
new
getting
vacuum
excited about the
cleaners.
possibility of buying a steam cleaner is brutal.
You probably need to buy a new sponge and maybe more aspirin.
I literally have like a backlog of like 8 packs of 6 packs of sponges.
Are they scrub daddies?
Are they scrub daddies?
No, they're not, because that Shark Tank bullshit will never get my money.
That's how you fucked up, because scrub daddies are amazing. Scrub daddies
First
are
of
the
all,
best thing to ever come out of Shark Tank.
My wife has a scrub mommy. Does that count for anything?
I
You
know
don't
what a
even live
scrub
together.
mommy- Yeah, y'all ain't.
I miss my wife.
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time you sexed?
I won't answer that because I would never sex, because that's unchristian, and I'll die celibate.
Are you a Christian?
Are you
I'm
married?
Catholic, yeah. Did you know that?
No.
Catholic isn't Christian.
Catholic is Christian.
Wrong wasp perspective. Also,
Catholic is Catholic.
hey,
Catholic is Christian.
Catholic is not Christian.
Catholic is a subsect of
Nope.
Christianity.
No.
It certainly
Catholicism
is.
is different than Christianity.
whoa, explain this in full detail, and I'll hit you just like you hit me with my nothing ever happens comment. Go ahead. What's your statement?
Catholicism.
We can't, because we have less than a minute left. If we
sick
want
of
to,
it.
if we want, we can pick this up on our next topic.
I defended Neon Genesis, but I can't defend my faith. It's crazy. There was the special guy, and I'm exactly as written. Are we recording?
We
Yeah.
are recording.
Yes, we are.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, we're
The Pigeon Bibles are fucking fantastic.
Okay, so what we didn't talk about.
Well, we were waiting.
Well, we were
We
waiting.
were waiting
And I'll tell you
for
what, just
this.
for the reference to all you who are at the benefit of the jump cut, I got to watch Keeper expend his entire phone battery trying to go through JSTOR and pull
I
up
got
some archives.
96. I didn't do JSTOR or anything. I don't even know what that means.
I'm on 2% right now. I'm begging.
Do you want my phone?
I'm chilling. We're good.
I'm on
Okay.
26%, and I'll be good for the rest of the
We
night.
can grab a USB-C so you can charge your phone.
I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling.
Okay.
Where we leave off on that though? I don't. You were saying
Okay.
something, and I was vehemently opposed to it.
Catholicism is not Christian.
Okay, and I vehemently disagree.
Okay, why do you disagree?
Make your claim first, sir.
I'm not the one that disagrees. You're the one that disagrees.
You're the one claiming that Catholicism, generally
So,
speaking,
how
isn't
about
Christian.
His AI
Is that the audio feedback? That's what.
That was my AI going off.
That's real.
But we'll do it like this. We'll do it like American court system.
American
Innocent
court.
until proven guilty. So,
Oh, I'm innocent as a Christian.
we'll,
No, I'm saying Christianity is not Catholicism.
It seems like quite the claim leveled at me.
So, innocent until proven guilty. Christianity is not Catholicism. Defend Catholicism.
Defend Catholicism. Good lord. All
Tell
right.
me Catholicism
Oh, thanks, man.
is Christianity.
It is, because we recite the Nicene Creed and we profess the resurrection and death of Christ.
Where did Catholicism start?
Started with Christ.
I'll give you a hint. Roman Catholic.
Okay.
Where did Christianity start?
Started with Christ, just like Catholicism.
Judaism.
All right. Well, Judaism as it exists today, or original Israelite religion, and can you differentiate those? I don't
Yes, you can.
Think, okay. In what
You,
way?
you can easily go back and see the difference between Judaism then and Judaism now.
It wasn't called
Christ-
Judaism at that point.
No, you're right. What was it called though?
It was Israelites. They practiced their own religion at that point. Most
They
people
were
had
just
state
called
religion.
Israelite religion.
Their endonym, I believe, was closer to Israelite.
Okay. And who they followed was that's who they followed.
Uh-huh.
It was the breathing in and breathing out, the breath of life.
You better get real quick to where you're talking about. And I'm not a Christian.
I didn't say you weren't a Christian.
I'm a Catholic. You said I'm not.
Catholicism is not Christianity,
Okay.
is what I stated.
So I am not within Christianity.
No,
Okay. In what way?
in the simple way that Catholicism follows more Roman than it does
Follows
Judaism.
more, and Anglican follows more English. Are they not Christian?
We're not arguing anything other than Christianity. And
Are Anglicans Christian? Yes or no?
No, hold up. Because
So the moment
We
you
got
start
party A and party
losing
B.
a debate, you want to start bringing in other things,
hold on.
which doesn't.
Oh, I would hate to bring context to a
on,
very
hold
loaded
on.
question, already
Hold-
framed very disingenuously.
It's not framed
Both parties.
disingenuous.
Go ahead,
Hold.
Arbor.
We got party A and party B, and we are acting as I'm acting as the judiciary, and Mike will be able to act in my
Mike,
stead
you're the
if I
court.
do not.
Oh, I've got nothing in this fight, guys.
Okay,
Like,
nice.
cool.
I'm over,
So,
Nice.
like, I'm
Mike
over
is-
here just fucking around on my phone, bro. It's like I'm just like I
Mike's
got
on Angry
nothing.
Birds, bro.
All
Mike's
right,
on
so
Angry Birds.
I will be the judiciary of this because at this point we're trying is Catholicism Christianity.
Here you
Yes.
go. Let's do it really, really
Keep it-
simple. You have a charger now.
Okay,
Type Christian origins in Google.
Okay, I
because
don't know where to plug it in, so I'm holding
you
on
don't
to
know
it.
where to plug.
are we going to do a debate?
We can do a debate.
We can
debate.
do a
Okay,
debate
okay,
debate.
we'll
Do you have your
officiate it.
phone?
I do have my phone.
Oh, this is cool. I've
Can
never done a
you
debate.
Set a 3-minute timer.
I will set a 3-minute
What am I Googling?
stopwatch.
During this
Christian origins.
3-minute timer, you give your side.
All
Oh,
right.
Like an opening statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give your opening statement, after which Keeper will give his,
Okay.
and we're going to do a back and forth. This
3
is a
minutes is
debate.
kind of long. I'm about to be yapping.
Well,
Yeah.
then you can, in a debate, you can pass your time. I can guarantee I'm
oh,
going
I
to
got
pass
you.
my
Yeah,
time.
I got you. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Uh,
Let me know when you are ready to
I'm
start.
ready. Let's roll.
All right. Your 3 minutes starts now.
Okay.
Begin.
The four authors of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, some of which were somewhat closely connected to, some of which were a little bit more distantly connected to, and all of which were writing for different audiences. Before the canonization of the books of the Bible, they were just talking about what Jesus did and all that, and that's pretty standard. And I don't know if you could really rip that apart. I don't think you would, right? I don't know. Well, you're not supposed to respond anyways. Well, I don't really know. I'm not in a debate anyways. I would say the church as a formalized entity did not exist until the founding church fathers actually formalized it. Originally, there were multiple pontificates, as you well know, I'm sure. There was a pontificate of Rome, which was considered first among equals, as per usual. And then there was, of course, other pontificates, some based in the Ethiopian regions, some based other places in the Middle East. There's a storied history. Sectarianism has always existed, as the point of multiple different sectarian differences within the pontificates has existed. There was the Great Schism in 1054. Didn't have to Google that, by the way, where the East split off because they didn't, quote, submit to Rome. The Catholic Church, or the Roman Catholic Church, as it's previously been called, and still is called today, is, admittedly, based in Rome and is a sectarian difference. Thank you, sir. But generally speaking, every Christian denomination and religion, even after the Protestant Reformation of the middling second millennia, Jesus, talking about you. Talking about Jesus. That bug had nothing to do with it. Mike, right? You're the fucking ambassador.
Continue.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway,
Continue.
I don't know. That shit's crazy. Imagine it's like the largest Christian.
Continue your argument.
It's the largest Christian populace on earth. They profess the death and resurrection of Christ, which definitionally, by the way, is the only thing that you need. You can even be non-Trinitarian and still be considered Christian. You wouldn't be considered Catholic, obviously. Anyways, I remit my time. Blah.
Okay. So what we're stating is the Roman church leaders. That's what we're going off of. If we're going off of the Roman church leaders, that is Roman Catholic. Now, Christianity came from Judeo-Christian. Almost every single one, minus I think it was Paul the Apostle, previously something else, can't remember, Saul. Previously Saul was a Jew. It was a Jew. They were Jewish. That they went by that. They didn't become Christian until the upper room. The upper room, anywhere rumored from 200 plus people after Jesus died and came back, they now had the Holy Spirit in them. That's when they became Christian. Christian is different than Roman Catholic because Christianity is no longer under Roman rule, plain and simple. Like arguing the difference between the Pharisees, which are Roman Catholic, which is old rule, is not the same as Christianity, which is new rule.
I don't think the Catholics were Pharisees. That's some crazy shit. That's crazy. Also, the history of Judaism is pretty complicated anyways, because they didn't really have the Babylonian Talmud canonized until like 100 years after the death of Christ. and the destruction of the temple. That was kind of crazy. I don't know. I guess we agree because like like Judeo-Christianity didn't really exist as a concept at the time because it was like ethnically based. So I don't know. I guess we agree. Catholics like are what your definition of Christian is would fit them. So okay, people that believe in Christ, right? So yeah, cool. We're good. I think done.
Okay, nowhere do we agree that Catholicism and Christianity are the same. One is based off the Roman Catholic Church, which is under Caesar. Caesar pushed more of, to date, historically, based off of all the long words that mean nothing, have proven is there's more and more proof that the Roman Catholic Church, the reason it's called Roman Catholic Church, is not Christianity. They're two different things. One stemmed off of Judaism, and the other did not. One is not the same way. One believes more in Christ, and the other believes more in I have to talk to a pope or a priest to go to the Father. The whole point of Jesus Christ dying was for the purpose of us not having someone in between him and us.
All right, you're like super historically misinformed. I'm sorry to say. Caesar was fucking dead when it became the state religion of Rome. That was Constantine who originally did that shit, and the Roman Republic was already in
Go.
And for clarification, the title Kaiser or Caesar, as we pronounce it now in our Latinized speech. Where am I?
You were saying
You
the
were talking
factual
about
statement
Caesar.
of Caesar.
Yeah. So
Constantine.
Caesar was fucking dead, man. So if you're talking about like the Catholics spawned off of Caesar as some like state religion, and then like separately some other weird Christian band who was somehow separated from the Catholic Church, which by the way, at that point was just the Christian movement. If we're looking at this agnostically, atheistically, historically, there's the Christ movement, which is followers of Christ and his message. That wasn't canonized. That wasn't formalized in any power structure because it wasn't even adopted by a power structure
You
until
were going
multiple
to
centuries in
clarify
there.
How
I'll say Caesar, as a title, you're saying that one comes from Caesar. Okay, well, Christ said, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. That doesn't seem very state religion-y at all. It seems almost as though that's the occupying force of the Israeli and Judean kingdom at the time. Kind of weird. I don't know. That's just me, historically. But going off of that, I would say that to broadly define a Christian would probably be a really important starting point so that we know what we're talking about. And what I say is not a heritage or a lineage spanning back because that's just up to historical piddle paddle. I would probably say it's way more important to say what you would define a Christian as so I can even see whether or not I would fit in your definition. If your definition is one who does not submit to Rome, then yeah, obviously fucking Catholics aren't going to be Christian in your worldview and definition. But my definition, as is most theologians in the Western world, for what a Christian is one who professes their faith in Christ, who admits for the resurrection, and who believes that Christ was the only Son of God, that is to say, the original Israelite religion, and came back to redeem us of sin. That's probably what I would say. And therefore, Catholics who recite the Nicene Creed every Sunday, and it's pretty much that verbatim, would probably fall under that definition. That's all I would say. And you're kind of confusing this a little bit because originally you said Catholics are not all Christians or whatever. It was a very different claim than originally was made. I'd say Catholics are Christians, which is contrary to what you said before. What's your definition of Christian?
All right. Simply put, definition of a Christian is someone who believes in Jesus Christ being your Lord and Savior, and you believe what the Bible says, verbatim. Perfect example, and we'll go into this for Catholicism, from my understanding, from what I've seen other people. If you're gay, you're not going to heaven. If you kill yourself, you're not going to heaven. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that. But most Catholics that I've met believe that that's true. So based off that, those Catholics specifically aren't Christian. Because at that moment, they're condemning someone to hell, and it's not their job to condemn someone to hell.
I guess I'd say, I don't necessarily know if the condemnation of homosexuality, the condemnation of really anything, is an explicitly Catholic phenomenon. That's Orthodox, that's Eastern Orthodox, that's Anglican, that's Presbyterian, that's Episcopalian in some cases, even though that's only like a couple Episcopalians nowadays because that church has been moving a lot theologically and socially. If you're saying individuals are or are not Christian based on their profession of faith, that's one thing. If you're saying individuals are or not Christian based off of their actions, kind of a whole other thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'd say to label the broad and very specifically defined community of Catholics or the Catholic Church as being not Christian, kind of a weird meter, because at that point, if there is one person who does embody the ideals of Christ in the Catholic community, would you consider that a Christian community? And as well, if you would consider even one Baptist or even one Presbyterian to be a particularly unchristian Christian, would you remit that? Would you say that that is not a Christian community?
I don't think the time is really valuable in the conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's just back and forth. Let's just back and forth.
Do you believe you can exorcise a demon out of someone? You yourself?
I don't personally. However, official Catholic doctrine in the Catholic Catechism does technically allow for that.
But you don't believe you can do it.
I don't believe I can do it because I am a sinner. I am not an ordained priest, which is something that most Protestant denominations as well believe in.
And this is where there's a separation, because if the whole point of Jesus dying, saying that you have full reign to do whatever I've done on earth, did Jesus not cast demons out himself?
He said, even the least among you will be able to do this through faith.
Okay.
That's true. That's in the Bible. And also, that's not the whole, that's not, quote, the whole point
No,
of what
but
he did.
did his apostles not also do the same thing?
His apostles did, as well as some other faithfuls who were not amongst his apostles, who went out into other cities.
Correct.
Okay.
So why do you think you wouldn't be able to if you believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior and you claim to be a Christian?
Because the fallibility of doctrine and the fallibility of the Bible, in addition to the indiscernible Word of God, is something that is sectarianly different, like, or what is it, denominationally different.
Okay, so at this point, we're not arguing faith based off of Christianity and Catholicism.
You're arguing that Catholics aren't Christian. Defend that.
And I believe I did, but what we're arguing right now is different because you believe you are a sinner based off what you said.
I believe we're all sinners.
Just based off what you said, you're a sinner and you don't have the ability to cast out demons. You alone.
No, I don't.
Why?
Because even the 12 apostles, when Christ said, through all things faith are possible, and one of the apostles stepped out onto the water and began walking on water, then became scared, then sank into the water.
But how far did he
Christ
walk?
chastised him as saying, ye of little faith, because we are human, because we're imperfect,
But
because
why-
we're not the Son of God.
He said, "Why have ye of little faith?"
Can
Not
you
because
cast out demons?
he had. Yes,
Yes, you can cast out
I've
demons?
done it.
Okay.
Like
Are you-
I've done it.
Then you're the third coming of Christ, I guess.
No, anyone can do it. Anyone who believes in Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior.
Well, then I can cast out demons.
Yes, and that's more or less the point I'm trying to prove.
Okay.
There's a difference in the strict rule, my understanding of strict rule of Catholicism, versus Christianity, where Catholicism is like, you need to go through all these to do this.
When you say Christianity, are you talking about purely based off the Bible, your own sectarian kind of...
Based off what the Bible says.
Okay. The
Just
Catholic Church is based on what the Bible says.
Any Catholic church I've ever been to has never read a full spew of verses. They've read one specific verse verbatim.
Well, yeah, you got
And
like
that's
you got an hour every Sunday. Even if you did it every
hour
week,
every
you probably...
Sunday. That's more than enough time to go through a couple different verses. I don't
You
need
do
to
go
do
through a couple of different verses. What churches have you been to?
many around here in San Antonio.
Okay, they've all gone through some verses when I went in there.
And there's a full story and sermon.
Yeah, there's a
And there's-
gospel, there's a first reading, and there's a second reading. Usually the first reading is from the Old Testament
Nope.
to contextualize. What do you mean, nope? That's in the Catholic Catechism.
That,
That's every
that's
single time I've gone.
Catholicism. That is not every time I've gone to church.
Well, I'm saying every time you've gone to Catholic church.
I've gone to Catholic church a handful of times because every time I go, it's a cult in my view.
Okay,
My
why is
view
it a
is-
cult? Why is it a cult?
Because I have to do the same thing every time for church.
You just have to do the same thing for Lutherans.
I never said I was Lutheran. I said I was Christian.
I'm not accusing you of being Lutheran. I would
I
never
didn't-
accuse
I
you of
didn't
being Lutheran.
say you did. All I said is I've never stated I was Lutheran.
Okay.
I've stated I'm Christian.
What
which
is your
means I'm
definition?
a
What is your
Bible-believing Christian.
a Bible-believing Christian? Is that your definition of a Christian?
Yes, if it's in the Bible, it says you can do it.
If it's in the Bible, it says you can do it. Okay. If a man lay with a man, he shall be stoned. It's in the Bible. That's
You're
not
right.
something I really
But where does it say
am-
you go to hell?
said you should be stoned.
But where does it say you go to hell?
There's almost nothing in the Old Testament that says you can go to hell, and hell's not even defined in the Old Testament.
Correct.
Okay.
And we're not arguing hell. We're arguing the difference between Christianity and Catholicism. One,
You're
you
arguing
have
that there is a difference.
there's a difference.
There is not a difference.
There, you just stated.
There are differences within separate Christian denominations. Christianity is an umbrella.
Okay, how many denominations of Catholicism are there?
There is only one denomination. There are multiple sectarian differences. There are Benedictine differences. There are Jesuit differences. These are sectarian differences within the wide umbrella of Rome and Catholicism
All
generally.
right, I'm gonna need you to explain that and
Hey,
how that is different.
Y'all got 5 minutes.
Give
Explain
me
what,
a
sir?
quick synopsis of how that is different from, for example, Lutheranism, Catholicism.
happily.
No, Lutheranism, Catholicism, and then Baptist.
Happily.
Explain how that is different.
They are, okay. Those are different. That is to say, Lutherans, Baptists, Anglicans, Presbyterians, Catholics are different denominations. Orthodoxy is a different denomination. The first major split in what we would consider a denomination happened in 1054 in the Great Schism, in which the Eastern Orthodox Church split from the Roman Catholic Church. Then the community, which at that point had been to a certain extent unified, which was then considered the Christian Church. It was one Christian church up until that point, because the Catholic Church, and this is something you'll be happy to probably hear me say, the Catholic Church was doing some pretty demonstrable practices, and at the point needed essentially some amount of correction because they had strayed from Christ's central message from the Bible. I'm not a dogmatic, like, dedicated, I will defend every single decision Rome has ever made kind of like Christian. You know what I mean? Like in my personal beliefs and in my actions. I hope I'm not. That schism happened. Then the Protestant Reformation happened, in which case, from the Catholic perspective, people split away from the Catholic Church. And from the Protestant perspective, the church was corrected away from the the objectively awful things that was going on that were being sanctioned by the
The
Catholic
first
Church.
Protestant Reformation.
Yeah, the first
There's-
Protestant Reformation.
There's two more, but
And
yes.
then there was Queen Anne's War, and there was all this other stuff and all that other whatever. Some people died. All kinds of terrible stuff. But yeah, so denominations are major splits within people who consider themselves Christian, but people in that exegesis, in that other group, would consider it to be heretical. Not heterodoxy, that is to say, against the official, hey, here's what we technically believe, but hey, I don't even believe you could be considered part of our community as Christians if you believe this. That's heresy, separate from heterodoxy. Within the Catholic Church, there's multiple splits. Within Judaism, there are multiple denominations. There is Rabbinic Judaism, Orthodox Judaism.
So,
but,
could you explain the Catholic splits and how that's different from the splits of denomination?
yes,
Because
Any- yeah.
that's where I personally am confused.
I got you. Yeah, absolutely. So within Catholicism, there are multiple sectarian differences, like I already said before. However, we are still able to say, here's a very specific, discrete example. We're able to take communion with Orthodox priests because theologically and spiritually, the Catholics in their communities abroad, all communities within Catholicism, within that umbrella, and all Eastern Orthodox Christians believe that the Eucharist, as one particular part of a weekly Mass, is the divine flesh of Christ being given to us, and that when it is on the altar, a divine miracle happens every single time in something called transubstantiation, where the physical bread wafer, which is nothing more than bread, because of course it has to be bread, is then transfigured into the true flesh and blood of Christ, the blood of Christ being the wine. You're not actually drinking the bread. It's hard to drink bread. But, you know. So you eat that. And in Catholicism, First Communion is this whole big deal because it's the first time that you are consuming the flesh of Christ. And the first time that you are communing in that same way. You are being given manna, spiritual food, which is a parallel from the Old Testament. It's a whole thing. Theologically, Orthodoxy agrees. Lutherans also agree. Mainline Lutheran churches in the United States. It's totally kosher. Meme. Just a meme. Not actually kosher, but it's totally theologically cool if you take communion at a Lutheran church as a Catholic. I believe it's either Lutherans or I'm so sorry, I'm getting this wrong. Presbyterians, I believe. It's Presbyterians. I'm sorry. Lutherans believe in the spiritual presence of Christ and Christ's body within the bread, but they don't actually believe in the transfiguration of the bread. That's one discrete example. So there's denominational differences. Catholics are different than Orthodoxy. However, there are small differences in theocracy beyond that. That's all I got. I believe Catholics are Christian. We all eat the same bread.
Okay.
I'm
Are
sure
we
we've already-
continuing this one?
I'm sure we've already gone over time. Are we
Probably
still good on
have.
time?
We're out right now.
I mean, we're gonna agree to disagree.
You
Hands
can
down.
also cut pieces of mine. I wouldn't be offended.
That
By that.
we're going to agree to disagree. I already know that now. There's no point in continuing the
fair.
conversation.
That's
Okay.
fair, man. That's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
Also, I'm not like a super dogmatic Catholic.
No,
anyway.
I'm not. Don't
I jerk off.
No,
don't take this as me being mad.